Well, Macey, thank you for joining us today. Have you been doing a lot of fun things while you're at home?
Yes. We've been out taking care of animals and playing inside and just enjoying our time.
Oh, very cool. What kind of animals do you have to take care of at home?
Well, I'm in the 4-H, so I have my 4-H bucket calf and my heifer and my chickens and ducks. And so they're keeping me busy.
That sounds so cool. 4-H, tell us more about 4-H. What do you have to raise the animals and things like that? Then what do you do?
So yeah, you basically get an animal and you raise it and until fair time, and at fair time you go and show it and you'll get judged off of how good your animal is. And it's not just animals. I mean, you have cooking and performing arts and self-determined. I'm taking Legos. I'm entering Legos this year, so yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's so cool. That's so many different things that you could do in 4-H. What kind of things do you build with Legos?
Last year I made kind of a beach house type thing, and I took my Statue of Liberty set and all, so pretty cool.
That is so cool. You know, there's a lot of engineering but that goes behind Legos. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. So I'm an engineer. I have an engineering degree, and I like to teach kids about engineering. And we do that a lot at the Discovery Center. Have you ever been to the Discovery Center before?
Yes, I have. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's so cool. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Awesome. What was your favorite thing at the Discovery Center?
I like the little wood shop area and the big playground outside.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Did you go with your family, or what brought you to the Discovery Center?
I think I took a field trip there, and I've come with my family a few times.
Oh, how fun. Did your parents play with you while they were there?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's what we're always hoping for. It's so much fun to play. So one thing we have talked about is the Discovery Center and inspiring people and, trying to just give positive feedback to everyone. I would love to know your suggestions for the Discovery Center. Is there like an exhibit or something we could put in the Discovery Center that would help inspire kids to do something that you love?
Well, I think you should put in a presidential area.
Oh, what would that look like? How do you think that would be?
I'm thinking you could have like a podium and dress up clothes and like a limousine and stuff like that.
That would be so cool. What other facts or what would we share with them in that exhibit? What should they know?
I mean, you could have a little bit of the history of some of the presidents and, just stuff and just different information about them so that they could learn about the presidents and just kind of get to know what they were like.
That is very cool. So a lot of kids, in order to think about what they want to do with their life, they pretend play. Like you're saying earlier, you said use your imagination. At the Discovery Center, we have places where you can pretend to be a doctor or a veterinarian. So what I'm hearing you say is we need to add a place where kids can pretend to be president. Is that something you want to be when you grow up?
Yes, 100%.
That is so cool. So if you were president, what kind of things would you do while you were being president?
Well, I want to bring America together. Instead of Republicans against Democrats, Democrats and Republicans, why can't we just all come together and be Americans? And just to really come together, pull America together and make us Americans.
And that's something we do at the Discovery Center. So we've held elections where kids get to vote on their favorite animal or what activity we might want to do. Can you tell us, do you think people should get out and vote?
Yes, you need to get out and vote whenever you can. Voting is a voice. Voting is, to me, is one of the most important things ever. I go with my mom when she votes, and it's just really important to get out there and vote.
Very cool. That's why we like to teach the kids about it so that they can start learning about it now. And hopefully when it's time for them to vote, that they'll get out and vote as well. Macey, you are such a role model to so many other kids out there. Do you have any suggestions for them on what they could do while they're playing at home?
Just use your imagination is the main thing. You know, you don't have to be stuck at home. You could be up in the mountains. You could be in the jungle. You know, as long as you use your imagination, you can be anywhere.
I love that so much. You're so right. We had a space exhibit over the summer, and we pretended like we weren't at the Discovery Center very often because there was a rocket ship in there. Do you think kids could build their own rocket ship in their living room and maybe go to outer space?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've done that before, and it's a lot of fun.
That is amazing. I love that so much. So, Macey, I know that you do a lot of different things, and one of your favorite things is history. Can you tell us some of your favorite things about history and what you like to learn about?
Well, here lately, I've been learning about lots of the wars and just kind of, I mean, I've read lots of books and just, I love any history that there is.
I love that so much. I know history is a bunch of storytelling. So do you like to tell stories and learn about different stories?
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool. What's one of your favorite stories from history you like to talk about?
Oh, so kind of an interesting story. Theodore Roosevelt, when he was in the White House, he had a daughter named Alice, and she brought her pet snake with her.
Oh my goodness! What did they like the snake? Did they let the snake stay there?
I mean, I'm assuming so. Some people say that she'd scare people with her snake.
Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. Do you like snakes?
Not at all.
Not at all. Me neither. That would scare me. I would hope I wouldn't see a snake anywhere, and especially inside. That is a really neat story to tell. Now, do you have a favorite president?
Well, right now my favorite president is probably George W. Bush.
Cool. Do you have a reason for that right now?
Well, I mean, I was lucky enough to get to meet President Bush and Laura, and they are just some of the most amazing and outstanding people I've ever met.
That is so cool that you got to meet them and that they're super sweet. I love that so much. Now, I know a lot of people know that you love the presidents, and we know that you got to go on the Ellen show too. What was your favorite part about being on the Ellen show, or one of your favorite parts?
I mean, just getting to meet Ellen. She reminds me of President Bush. I mean, they're both amazing, glorious people that are just amazing people.
That is so cool. And I know you got to do a lot of neat things. I was actually just watching one of your RVing episodes, and it looks like you had so many cool adventures. Can you tell us one of your favorite things from those RV series that you did?
I mean, just getting to go to all these places and getting to experience what it's like. I mean, Alcatraz is amazing, and going to Nashville and doing all that stuff. It's a lot of fun, and I'm getting to learn about different history, and it's just an amazing experience.
That is so cool. And what I love about you, Macey, is that you always seem to be thinking about other people while you're there. I just watched something about you throwing like the first pitch at a baseball game, and you mentioned your cousin and how much your cousin would enjoy being there, and you took them a gift from that. So that's so cool that you're thinking of other people while you're getting to experience that. That's so amazing, and that's why you're one of the greatest role models for kids. So thank you for being so great, Macey. You're awesome.
Thank you.
So I want to learn a little bit more about you. What's your favorite kind of music?
Definitely country music.
Do you have a favorite song?
I like them all.
Awesome. I love that so much. It's really fun to dance to. Do you know line dances to country music? What line dance do you know? Can you think of any of them? You just know them? They just come to you when you're out there dancing?
Yes.
I love that so much. So you have so many different things that you love. so many things that you love learning. So I would like for you to tell us, how would you inspire other kids? What would you tell them?
Well, mainly just keep dreaming. It doesn't matter what other people think about your dreams. They are your dreams, and you can do anything. Just as long as you keep dreaming, you can do anything that you think you can. You just have to put your mind to it, and you can do it.
I love that so much. So, Macey, do you have any siblings, and what do you do to get along with your siblings at home? Because a lot of kids out there, they're having to suddenly be with their siblings a lot nowadays. So what suggestions do you have for them?
Well, my brother lives in town on his own, and my sister is in college. But here lately, I was lucky enough to have both of them come over, and we just try to get along as best as we can. And to anyone else who has siblings, just try to get along with them as best as you can. You know, and it's hard for me not to fight with my siblings, but just try to get along.
I love that so much. Now, Macey, if you had to give somebody a Lego challenge of something to build, maybe they use Legos, maybe they use things they find in their house. If you could challenge the other kids on something to build, what would you challenge them to build?
A bridge. Bridges are pretty cool. I've built several Lego bridges, and and they're really cool because you can do whatever you want with them, and just can make them big, you can make them small, you can make them wide, you can make them skinny. I mean, there's so much, and yeah.
I love that. So maybe we'll have to challenge everybody to build a bridge, because that's what Macey Hensley would want to build. That's so cool. So I think we're getting close to the end here. So is there anything you would want to tell our friends at the Discovery Center and in our community?
I mean, just use your imagination and keep dreaming, and because someday your dreams can come true, and just feel free to imagine whatever you want. When you're stuck at home, when just anytime, use your imagination and, keep dreaming.